really, really common, and a really common challenge, and a mindset to try and have to change for people as well.
Obviously, I imagine over the time you've been doing this, you've seen every type. Do you have a personal preference? Is there a PMS that's doing better than others? Is there one that you prefer over others?
There is, purely on the basis of the information that comes out of it. And if it was a large independent hotel property, I would be recommending the use of something like Guest Line. If it's a apartment or a block of apartments, individual units or multi-units, then I'm using more often Res Harmonics, which is purpose-built for the apartment and short and long stay community.
Res Harmonics, that's the one that I've just heard of as of a couple of seconds ago. I'm sure everybody will want to go check it out. We will provide, obviously, in the show notes, the links to these and where you can go find out more information about that. I'm really interested to find out more about the rate and the average rate as we go out through this topic. But would you give to somebody specifically around pricing, when it comes to when somebody asks you the same question, how would I go about getting those midweek bookings? What's the best tactics and tips that you would advise on?
It's quite a broad answer. There's quite a number of facets to answering that kind of question. And I think, in the first instance, there's got to be a realization that, having your property, your asset, whatever that looks like, whether it be the apartment, bed and breakfast, so on and so on, various different types, it isn't a plug and play. And I think there's a fallacy that you plug into what's classified as distribution channels, and in the main, they tend to be two main ones being Airbnb and Booking.com. There are many others out there, just it doesn't look necessarily that an awful lot of people are either aware of it, or they don't have a property management system that can support more channels. So you need to be familiar with, there is more opportunities there on distribution sites, such as Expedia.com, Hotel.com, Lastminute.com, LateRooms.com. I mean, the list goes on and on. And a tip in order to find out what .coms are being used in your location is simply to go on Google and type in accommodation in whatever location you're at. There are 2,500 agencies plus in the UK, not just Silver Door